and working together and just staying through it, through thick and thin. That's what we are. That's a team. That's a family. That's guys that want it. I told you all week, we did not need luck. We did not need luck.
This was also the first win by a Mid-American Conference team against an AP Top 5 team. The MAC was previously 0-51 against such opponents. Now, a man I want to run through a brick wall for. Welcome to the show, Coach Thomas Hammock. Coach, it was absolutely incredible watching you and your Huskies get the win and that post-game sound and see the excitement and emotion that followed. Can you even try to describe to me what that moment was like right after that win?
You know, it was surreal. In the moment. You know, when you're playing in a game, you're trying to think of the next situation. You're trying to think of different things that may come up in the course of a game. And so I couldn't really enjoy it. It came down to the end. I told my staff in the staff meeting that morning, I had a dream it was going to come down to a field goal. I don't know what happened because I woke up. I'm glad it went in our favor.
Absolutely. And how has that response been after the win? We're glad you woke up, and I understand that your phone was also just absolutely going crazy.
No, it's been unbelievable, and a lot of people reaching out in support of our program, which hopefully increases awareness of us, so we can move forward in this new landscape of college football. We have tremendous kids in our program. We have tremendous coaches. Now, if we can increase our resources, we can certainly move forward, as we shown on Saturday night.
Coach, this is Sam Acho. I loved watching you guys play. What does this program mean to you?
It means everything. You know, I was developed here under Coach Novak, have a tremendous amount of pride in this program. I met my wife here, met her at Douglas Hall. I named my son Thomas Douglas. So obviously, I bleed Cardinal and Black. And so for me to have an impact on the young men in our program, like the coaches had an impact on me, means everything. And this is why I left the National Football League to come make a difference and make an impact on young people.
Coach, this is Desmond Howard. You just mentioned that you left the National Football League. I was actually watching your game with my daughter, Sydney, who was with the Baltimore Ravens at the same time you were. She reminded me that you coached Justin Forsett in 2014. He was a journeyman at that time, but he landed in Baltimore. You coached him, and he had such a great year. He went to the Pro Bowl. Tell me, what is it about your coaching style that allows you to extract the potential out of all of your players?
You know, I'm a stickler for the details, and the details, as you know, is every day. You can't wait till the game to perform. I need to know what it looks like in practice, and that gives me confidence and trust in you as a player. And so as the head coach, my job is to get that message to our assistant coaches, and I make it a strong message, and then they get the message to the players. And so they have to show us what it's going to look like in practice. And so that's why I had great confidence last week in our football team. I explained to them, we don't need luck. We need you to play your best and execute, and we'll be right where we need to be.
Now, Coach, you have this ability to make people believe. You've done it in the National Football League. You do it here in the college football. And how do you get that message out there? What is that message to other programs out there who want to be just like you?
Well, I think you have to be consistent in your approach. You know, when you're the head coach, everybody in an organization is looking to you for leadership and direction. And you can't ride the wave of emotions and the roller coaster of a season from year to year. And you have to be consistent in your approach and what you expect, the standards and expectations. And I think if you can create that consistency in the building, it allows the players to be consistent.
Coach, in 2002, you're running back at NIU. Week 1, you rushed for over 100 yards. You beat Wake Forest in overtime. Fast forward, now you're coaching NIU. You have another win. What would you tell that 18, 19-year-old self right now?
Well, you know, I never wanted to be a coach. I never wanted to deal with players like myself. I was a knucklehead back then. But when I had to stop playing, I realized how much the game of football means to me and the impact of being on a team and the camaraderie. And so I jumped into coaching, not knowing what to expect. and been hooked ever since.
Coach, thank you so much for your motivation, your inspiration, and we look forward to watching you the rest of the season. Good luck. Thank you.
Thank you, and go Huskies.